Hello and welcome to another episode of Miners of the Nexus.
Hello.
Hi there.
Woo!
Woohoo! We finally finished our village. About time, took us long enough. Well, not completely finished. We need to do the docks and the trade district.
Can we have another one of those Mexican celebration jumping moments?
Yeah, okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Woohoo! Ándale, ándale. ¿Qué pasó, amigo?
¿Qué pasó, güey? Ándale, ándale.
Pica pero no quema.
Ay, ay, ay.
Fue sin
that's
querer
enough.
queriendo.
That's enough.
Okay. So let's start off the tour then, shall we?
Okay, your dog doesn't stop looking at me.
It's giving me evils.
And last time that happened,
Ah, that's Lassie McRuffles. Sit, boy, sit.
Are these busts of Lassie?
Well, this one's Menchie, Lassie's mother, and this is Nibbles, Lassie's father.
Oh, okay.
Brave warriors.
Warriors of the Nexus.
Brave Nexel warriors. So the first house here has been sent in by Den Gonzo. This is
the orc.
The orc.
A very orc.
The orc you see right in front of you here. Anything to say, Den Gonzo, about your house?
Yes, the house is still under development, but to do the inside a bit better. But it's okay.
Yeah, yesterday I logged in and it was half ablaze. There was fire coming out of the roof because I think in game mode 1, you don't actually burn things. And I think now is a good time to mention the game mode 1 thing, don't you think?
It's good time as ever.
Yep. The entire village has been made using game mode 0. All the materials we've gathered ourselves, we've gone mining, except the houses that have been sent in by you guys, and you'll see it later. The houses that we've made for ourselves, we actually started using game mode 1 for those, and seeing as game mode 1 is now an actual implementation of the game, we were thinking that our next project maybe should be built entirely using game mode 1. That way we'll be able to give you more content and we'll be able to make houses look slightly more interesting because we'll be able to use more materials. We don't need to gather them. So unless anyone is greatly opposed to that, the next project will be done using game mode 1. See how that goes.
That is creative mode.
Yeah, creative mode. What we are on now. Can fly around and build stuff.
Yeah.
So,
as opposed to survival mode, which is what we were using before.
I mean, survival mode is fun, and I do enjoy gathering the materials because it gives you more of a sense of achievement when you actually build a house. But it takes too long to produce anything using that mode. So
yeah,
we'll see how it goes. So anyway, on with the tour. This house over here was sent by our friend Mr. Heroic. Check out his channel.
We'll put a link to his channel on this video.
We'll put a link to all the channels that have sent us houses. Mr. Heroic. We did modify the roof slightly because it was made out of cobblestone that just looked very similar to our walls. The way he designed it was using Jamsy Boy's HD pack, I think it was, that he used. So it looked slightly different to what you see here. Go and check out the house in his actual channel. It looks much better with the HD pack, but it still looks pretty nice here. So thanks for that, Mr. Heroic. Good job.
Thank you.
This house over here is this small house here is a bit of a shitty house. We just made it to fill in the gap that was there.
Yeah, and we didn't want to block the view from the inn, so we had to make like a slanted roof.
Yeah, so you don't get a blockage there. This is actually, if you've seen our episode, our Civic Center episode 3, we mentioned Lord Pinklesworth Dingle something or other, Dingledick. Yeah.
I call him Dominic Dingledick.
Yeah,
so.
Let's just call him Dominic Dingledick. He probably doesn't like that, but yeah, this is his house here. So, moving onwards.
Quite a crappy house for a lord, but okay.
He's not a lord.
He calls himself a lord.
Yeah. No, his actual name is Lord. That's his first name.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's called Lord. This over here is the... You're cool, man? This over here is the a little park area. These are meant to be bins over here.
But a certain someone filled them up with water.
Yeah, somebody filled them up with. That's then Gonzo. Well, sorry.
I was thirsty.
You were thirsty, so you filled up all the bins with water, and you drank from them. So this is a little park area. You can sit down here and chill. Moving onwards.
Yeah, a little square here to rest.
A little square.
You know.
This is a school, of course, you've seen from our other videos. And right next to it,
Yeah, moving on.
we have Mr. Peeper's house.
Someone actually suggested that. Someone suggested we actually build his house right next to the school in one of our comments. Do you remember who?
I don't know. I can't remember reading that comment. Must have been a while ago.
I remember, but we can check it out later.
Yeah, I'll put it flashing in red down here. Whoever suggested
Flash.
it. This is Mr. Peeper's house, and yeah, it's overlooking the school to make sure that the kids aren't doing anything nasty.
Or two. Anyway,
Let's see where that.
Carry on.
Built in the Victorian style.
It's built here.
Well.
It's built in the Victorian style. This is one of the preliminary houses that I tried out in my map. I actually did this house, and before we did the inn or anything, to get the style going, and I thought I'd just plonk it there to use as Mr. Peeper's house.
Very good.
Next on the agenda, we have my house.
Well, that way you've got the inn, but yeah, you've seen that already.
Yeah, you've seen the inn there, and we've got the guild here, and we've got my house here. This is my house. I created it entirely using game mode 1, creative mode. It was actually quite fun to build because I could just use any material I wanted, and I could just test things out, and yeah, I kind of like the way it looks.
Yeah, what style is it supposed to be imitating?
Well, this is actually from where I come from originally. This is a style that they use. Me as in my character.
That's semi-modern.
It's semi-modern, but with hints of medieval and hints of Victorian. You know, just a mix.
Mm-hmm.
So moving onwards, we've got Tapion's house.
Okay, you gotta show the door on this one.
Yeah, just show the door. You walk up this way. Pretty high tech, isn't it?
It's like something out of Star Trek.
Care to explain why, Tapion?
Well, I'm not gonna take credit for that door. Bardock Germs did that door, but the house is in a kind of alien style. You know, I don't know, futuristic, high tech, that kind of stuff. If you notice, all the windows are T's for Tapion. Word up.
Representing.
Is that the reason? Is that the reason that he's?
Damn right. You better know it.
Well, I know it now, but I didn't know it before.
The idea behind this house was to actually make it look so it fit in with the rest of the architecture of the village, yet make it look slightly more alien or slightly more modern, futuristic.
Yeah,
I think it's turned out quite well.
Yeah, you can see the more futuristic, modernish on the inside better than on the outside, really. But yeah.
So moving on here, next we have Rastral's house.
Yep, my house.
Care to explain why it looks this way?
Because you told me to do.
It's not really called Rastral's house. It says here on the sign Rastral's shack.
Oh, so
yeah, because it's not really a house. It's more of a love shack.
Love shack.
For all my Rastral females.
Are there any troll females?
You know how we do.
Any troll females around anywhere?
Not right now, but they'll come. They'll come.
The time will come.
Time will tell.
So
anyway, yeah, I was supposed to make a troll-looking house, but make it look into an actual house. So I didn't know what to do, so I built this, which I think looks a bit trolly. Not much trolly, but a bit trolly.
Quite trolly. The concept is that each of our houses are in the style of where we come from. yet with hints of you know, the rest of the village, so it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, so again, the interior has more aspects of trolliness.
Troll harmony.
Trollities.
Trollities. Treasure trolls.
Yep.
Looks a bit like a treasure troll.
Anyway,
Okay, moving on. This part of the village over here isn't complete.
Oh.
This is going to have a path heading this way. There's going to be a entrance here leading
Archway.
into the trade. Yeah, an archway leading into the trade district, which will be over here. And it's also important to note that our church has kind of changed.
yep.
We've done a wall.
I
We've
love
actu-
it. I love it now.
We have a wall. We actually... Let me explain this here. We unleashed Dengonzo in the server. We told him, go and have a look and see what you can change and modify. And he said that we needed to finish off doing the walls. So we've encased the entire city in walls, which I must say looks pretty nice, especially this area around here. And then he said that he didn't like the fact that the church was on a pile of sand, in a pile of dirt. So he went ahead
Yeah.
and made this.
Well, after much heated debate,
Yeah.
I sort of I was resisting the fact that I didn't want the thing changed. Let's put it that way. I liked the church on the hill, on the grassy hill, but he insisted, and we sort of gave way. And yeah, it looks good now.
Yeah, I mean, I think it still looks like it's been built on a hill, just that the hill has been flattened and modified and, you know, made nice. So yeah, that looks pretty nice. There's actually catacombs down there as well. You'll have to
Yep.
wait till we release the map to see that. So moving on.
Catacomb.
Sorry? Catacomb.
No, I just said catacombs in a
In a
weird
trollish-
voice,
Trollish voice.
trollish voice.
And this building over here, finally,
Last but not least,
last but not least, it was also sent in by one of our friends, one of our viewers. Actually, we only have 2 houses sent in by viewers, didn't we?
yeah, Mr.
After all
Heroics and Mr. Well, no, it's not called Mr. Talsma Zeros.
Talsma Zero's office. We've decided that this, although it does sort of look like a house, the center bit, the same as our civic center, gives an opportunity to have something on the other side, you know, like a pathway, and we placed it here next to where the docks are going to be, and then all of a sudden it just screamed out dock.
I'm a
dockyard,
dock house.
Dock house.
I'm
So
a
we
dock
turned
house.
it into a dock house. So thanks.
And we promoted Talsma from being a civilian to being the dock master. So
Yeah, he's a dock master now of our village. So if you go through here, we've got all the crates that are going to be shipped out. We've got this little.
yeah, we
crane
sort
here.
of added this crane thing. That wasn't there,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
that wasn't part of his design, but I hope he forgives us for adding that on. We added a little crane, and all these crates and stuff here too. So that's pretty much the village. Now we've got one more thing to show you. You've probably seen it already, but another of Dengonzo's magical creations. When you come out of the dock house, there's going to be over there, there's going to be a gate, like a huge gate for boats to pass through. This is where the dock is going to be, around here. And there'll be a big archway here with a gate where you go out into the open sea. And then this will be part of the wall. This is part of the wall here. And when you actually completely leave the town through the back entrance, you've got this huge bridge, which looks mighty nice, actually.
Mighty fine.
Whoa, you just went all Robotnik.
Robotron.
So yeah, this looks pretty cool. Then Gonzo, thanks again for that. Orc of few
No
words.
problem.
An orc of few words. I've got this glitch where when I go too fast, certain paintings disappear, so you can't appreciate it fully. But yeah, looks pretty nice. And when you actually cross across the bridge, he's also done all this area here, like a small fishing dock things, a path this way, path through the forest here.
And the mini beacons. And these light beacons here as well.
Oh yeah, there's beacons, fire beacons there. A little waterfall.
Marking the entrance to the port.
Marking the port entrance, and then there's like a little rest area here, and another bridge, a smaller bridge. This one also looks kind of nice. Looks slightly Japanese, which looks cool. You'll go up this way, and you end up in Popoville, our original town, where it all began, where the magic began. Ignore that that shaft. Ignore the shaft there.
Well, this town used to be on a snowy biome, and believe me, it looked worse when it did.
Yeah,
when it wasn't. But
it was a snowy shaft.
So here we are, chilling out in my crib, hanging out with my home dogs, DO-double-Gs, know what I'm saying? So, Rastro, what would you like to eat?
I have some of that grilled fish, please.
Here you go.
On the stick. Hey,
Fish on a stick.
I've got to get up on this table here. Okay, thank you very much.
No
Anyway.
manners. No manners.
No manners at all.
You are a troll.
Yeah,
Flo.
well,
Trying
I'm a bit of a dignified troll.
to accommodate to your ways.
Thank you, thank you. Well, that's the town done then. Next thing we'll start is the trade district. We'll probably make the archway leading towards it first. And yeah, we'll be recording that using creative mode. Unless any of you have big objections towards that. But we'll probably start using creative mode from now on. Make it builds more interesting, as Bardock German said before. And with more detail. So yeah.
Hey, then Gonzo, what do you like to eat?
Steak for me, please.
Coming right up. Here you go.
I'm
This is
getting really
nice.
hungry.
This is pretty nice.
Well,
Mighty fine cooking right here.
Yeah.
Put a chicken on the barbecue for me, please.
Alright, coming right up.
I've been tasked to do some side projects, which we can do maybe a flyover and present it as a midweek video. What do you think about that, guys?
Sounds good. Sounds good. That way we can get more content in. Keep
Yeah.
the viewers happy.
Yep.
But look, here comes your chicken. Mighty hot.
Mighty fine.
Thank you. Nom nom. Nom 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 nom.
Your dialect is rubbing off on me, Dabion.
Nom 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 nom.
Tell you what,
Nom nom nom.
Don't tell me twice.
Don't tell me twice there.
ain't got to tell you twice, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word
So,
up.
anyway, if none of you have anything else to add, I think we should
Nope.
wrap it up.
Yep.
Start enjoying our nice food here.
Very
What's
good.
this steak made of? What animal do you get this steak from, Tapian?
It's cow.
Steaks.
Space cow?
It's a T-bone.
Uh,
T-bone.
T-bone. Word up.
Tea for Tapion.
Careful with the bone. You know what I mean. Yogi Bear.
Are you guys making fun of my accent?
No,
Sorry.
not at all.
Sorry, no.
So,
Sorry.
anyways, thanks for everyone that participated, sent us ideas and stuff, and commented. Hope you enjoyed this part of the series. This is now like a turning point for us. We're gonna try doing a few different things. Maybe we're gonna let you in on some of the history of how the land of Mentula got created, and its history, and some of our backstories, how we came to be, how we ended up together, and how the miners of the Nexus were created. So keep on commenting, subscribe if you like our videos, if you haven't already, obviously. Like all the videos you can. Let's get us up there, up with the big dogs.
Big dogs, word.
Word to the big dogs. And yeah, see you again next week.
Like Marmaduke.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
See ya.
ándale. ¿Qué pasó, amigo?
¿Qué pasó, güey? Ándale,
Pica,
ándale.
pero no quema.
Ay, ay, ay.